Hello and welcome. My name is Modupe and this is You Were There, a program that brings to you extraordinary stories made possible by ordinary people, the partners of the Christian Broadcasting Network. Now, social media has not only come to stay, it's taken center stage in our world today. It's a major source of content and a resourceful tool of engagement. Starting the program is a chat with our social media executive, Sarah Okoye. She tells us how CBN Africa is engaging the world through social media. Take a look.
It's so good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to the studio.
Thank you for inviting me.
How do we find CBN on social media platforms?
Okay, CBN is on 4 major platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as 700 Club Partners _NG. And then on YouTube, we have our videos of our various programs like You Were There, One Cube Niger, 700 Club, Superbook, all of that.
That's
so
a lot.
You can watch episodes, missed episodes, interviews that you want to catch up on. Yeah, you can always find them there.
Wow. So based on your feedback from these people who write us and all, do you think they understand clearly what CBN stands for?
I think a good number of the population do.
Okay.
But then there's just a small percentage of people that still don't fully understand it. We really want to help everybody out there.
Right.
But to be more effective, we've tried to streamline our efforts to do just exactly what we are called to do as an so you find us getting involved in projects like disaster relief, with all the stuff
with urgent need.
Exactly, people in dire need of water, basic amenities like water. So we have our living water well projects, bringing free medical aid to communities that are far off. Some of these communities 20 kilometers away from the nearest medical facility.
True.
So we take this aid right there to their doorstep. Free surgeries, basic surgeries like cleft lip surgery, hernia, just things that are not very expensive. But you find out that these people cannot afford it. People that are living below $1 a day. I mean, they're not making so much. So we try to relieve them of some of those burdens, and that's what CBN is here for. So what happens is this other segment of the population that doesn't fully understand what we're here for feel like, oh man, these people are here to take away all my needs. CBN is not the organization that comes and helps you of everything, give you money. Some people send us their account numbers and it's like, send me money, and that's really not what we're here for.
And it's good we're talking about social media. So what are you doing to project CBN in such a way that, people can connect with what we stand for?
One of the major things we do with regarding this effort is that we try to put people out there, people's situations, for you to see what people are going through. Because sometimes when I tell you, people don't have water to drink, there's no picture in your mind because there's water running from your tap.
Yes,
there's no, you can't picture it. So when I take you to a village right here in Nigeria, I'm not going to another country, and I take you to their main source of water, and I tell you this is what these people are drinking from. The color of the water is so bad that if I give you that water to wash your feet, you won't even do it. You'll be scared of the bacteria. But people are drinking that, and they're not even boiling it. I've seen them drink these things directly from the source. It's horrible. And then I show you another picture of what CBN partners have done with their giving. You see these children coming out in hordes, just rushing to see fresh water for the first time. You see the joy in their face. Sometimes you're moved to tears, And so we try to put those pictures side by side and say, this is what you can do by your giving of as little as 1,000 naira and above monthly. Asking for 1,000 naira monthly is like recharge card money, But when you bring your 1 cup and I bring my 2 cups and you bring your 5 cups together, we can fill up this drum. That's what we try to get people to see, that your little is everything to someone.
Wow.
So one thing I love about CBN partners is they are an army of ordinary men and women like you and me who have decided to look past their own needs, and be a part of relieving the burden of someone else.
How many followers do we have on our social media?
On our Facebook, we have over 20,000. Over 20,000. But not all 20,000 of them are partnering with us. You see, so we have people that follow us and like our stuff and comment and say, CBN, great job. But beyond that, we want them to partner with us financially.
So how do you intend to, make sure that we are catching up with the social media demand, which is urgency?
Actually, you're right on point with that question, because this is one of the major challenges we're facing. You go to some of these organizations, big organizations, and you find out that they have a social media team, a team of people. Someone is creating content, someone is doing this.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people we have on our team?
Already.
Two people. So this is why we're calling on these financial partners, because we're an NGO. You know, where there's no product we're selling for people to buy, and you know, we basically we function based on what our partners give us. That's
so
where
how would that help you?
we can hire more hands. That's it. It's just direct, hit the nail on the head. You know, so we need to be able to hire more people. One thing I know is there's a desire in the heart of every human being walking the face of the planet to make a significant mark, to make an impact. Because when you hear about the likes of the Nelson Mandelas, the Mahatma Gandhi, there's something about their stories that move you. They did not just live for themselves, they lived for others. And so I know that you watching me right now, you have that same desire in your heart to do something that will be remembered even after you're gone. And so we're calling on you right now to join us, to partner with us with as little as 1,000 Naira and as much as you are led to give. Some people, we have partners that give 80,000, we have partners that give 100,000. You remember the partner that gave us 1 million the other day? Went all the way to the village, and he put a borehole in that village, and that village has never remained the same. We went there, we saw a woman fetching the water from this dirty stream to make food for her baby. Oh my God. Water you won't even drink, a baby is having to drink it. And he went right there, just only him, one single-handedly made a borehole, and that will never be forgotten. That village will never forget him. And so we're calling on you to do the same. You may not have as much as he does, but the little you have is everything to someone else. So join us today. Go on our social media handle, like I said, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, 700 Club Partners _NG, and hit us up, send us a message. How can I partner? We'll give you all the details. Go to our website, CBN Africa, www.cbnafrica.org. Send us a message, hit us up. Our phone numbers are always displayed on our programs. Call us, you know, just reach out to us, and we'll show you how you can become a part of this great army of men and women who are changing this country and Africa as a continent.
Enlightening, right? And to all our peeps in social media, thank you for every like, follow, and every comment. We do hope you'll transit into CBN financial partners who transform lives across the world, just like the one you're about to see.
Carlo is a tailor and has been in the trade for over 40 years. He also teaches Sunday school in his local church. One day, Carlo discovered that he could neither thread his needle nor see the text on his Bible very clearly. He hoped that the eyesight would clear up in a few days and life will return to normal. But as days passed into weeks, his condition became worse and he had to go for an eye checkup. The doctors diagnosed Carlo with cataract in both eyes and recommended surgery. For 4 years, as the condition kept worsening, Carlo could neither earn any money from his trade nor raise enough funds for his surgery.
It has paralyzed everything I'm doing.
When his pastor heard about Carlo's condition, he knew that Carlo needed help.
The bills they gave him at different places, UNTH, if I remember carefully, Park Lane, he just couldn't afford it.
Many other people need help just like Carlo. So CBN Africa, in collaboration with Mikio Eye Center, decided to give an opportunity to them to regain their eyesight at no cost to the beneficiaries.
We went to the Makoko community. We noticed that a good number of them were losing their sight because of the environmental effect. So we had to look for partners that we can collaborate to carry out this intervention. One of such partners that came to our mind was the Mikio Eye Center in Lagos.
The vision for this place is to see how we can reduce the prevalence of blindness and visual impairment in Nigeria with the use of state-of-the-art equipment.
We know that the poor also, they need these services, but they cannot afford it. And so as part of our CSR, we meet them halfway so that they too, they can access the facilities.
So many people have heard and they are taking advantage.
Our contribution to this partnership was that we mobilized the people that needed this help. We also provided consumables that would be used to carry out this intervention.
Shepherd Hill Baptist Church is one of the oldest Baptist facilities in Lagos. Way before independence, it provided chaplaincy services to the Baptist Academy in Lagos. And for the past 50 years, this has been church to more than hundreds of thousands of people in the Obanikoro and Lagos area. Today, this is the screening center for the patients that are turning up for the CBN Africa free cataract surgery to be provided in conjunction with Micure Eye Center. Let's take a look at the screening process. This was an opportunity they had been praying for. Each has come with an expectation in their hearts. On arrival, the clients get a briefing and go through the registration process. Medical personnel from Micure Eye Center then examine the patients to determine the state of their eyes. Those who need surgery are cleared for the next stage of the exercise. Micure Healthcare Center is one of the foremost private healthcare providers in Nigeria. And this is where the beneficiaries of CBN's free cataract surgery have come for the operation. Micure Eye Center is equipped with some of the best diagnostic machines in the industry. So when the patients show up, they know that they will get quality attention for their eyes at no cost to them. But first, they have to undergo testing for diabetes to avoid complications for the surgery. Finally, it's time for surgery. Within the hour, the operation is over and the patients are in recovery. It's been a long journey for the beneficiaries, but finally, their prayers have been answered.
We have seen that it is very, very easy. It's not painful. And it is successful. We thank God.
I thank God for God using few people to meet us at the point of our needs.
CBN, mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ọlọ́run á ràn CBN lọ́wọ́. Ilé-iṣẹ́ wọn ò ní jóná, kò ní dàrú. Wọ́n á túbọ̀ máa tẹ̀síwájú.
That I call incredible. Mr. Kalu would have gone blind, but because you decided to step in, you have given him and many others the opportunity to see again. This gift of love will never be forgotten. Thank you so much, CBN partners. Don't go anywhere. You will there return shortly.
Hello there. My name is Patrick Otaro, and I partner with CBN. The Christian Broadcasting Network is a humanitarian organization that brings living water and healthcare to communities, as well as loving care and shelter to orphans. Also, economic empowerment to widows. Join me today as we bring succor to our nation, Nigeria, and indeed, the world. God bless you.
Thank you, partners, for being right on time to restore health and happiness to individuals and whole communities. When you give to CBN, you're giving to that widow with no chance of survival. You're rescuing that orphan who thinks has been forgotten. You're providing clean drinking water to that community that has only one dirty pond. You're saving so many lives in so many different ways. So would you consider being a partner today? Please say yes. Log on to our website to fill the partnership form and select your preferred level of monthly contribution, or you can call any of the numbers displayed on your screen. We'll be waiting to guide you through the process.
I'm a medical doctor. I'm a general practitioner as well. I see this as a means of reaching out to the lost, to the needy, to the poor, especially as we're in a rural area like this. There are a lot of poor and needy ones that may not be able to afford going to hospitals.
There's no way I can be in a hospital and reach about 200 people
it's not possible in 5 days for me to see 200 people with different kind of cases. It's just not possible. But with CBN, I've been able to do that. I've learned more, been able to improvise, done more of tropical medicine, more than what one would have expected anywhere. And above all, I've seen lives being changed.
I'm an optometrist, and basically we are to manage eye conditions. I didn't come here because of any, in quotes, any benefit I'm going to get from it. I just came because I felt it's time I should do something to society.
I want to encourage those undergoing training, male and female, whoever you may be, as long as you're in the medical field, doctors, nurses, you are needed here because there are a lot of people to be reached. And the more we are, the more people we can cover.
Everybody from every sphere of life should use their skills to serve God by reaching out to people.
I want to say a big thank you to the organizers for creating this kind of platform for us to be able to reach out to the lost, because on our own we may not be able to reach out to so many, especially in this setting. But with this kind of platform, we can reach out to them effortlessly.
Thank God for the level of cooperation we have received from our volunteers. They have really shown love and commitment to this cause.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is You Were There, a program that shows you what CBN partners are doing around the world. And this next piece gives you an idea of what makes them tick.
My name is Ijo Maisien. I have a passion for ministering to the teenagers, both in my school and outside the school. I became a CBN partner because I believe CBN is doing the work of God, reaching out to lost souls. And I believe that by partnering with them, by contributing financially, I'm helping them to fulfill the mission. In my school, I can reach out to my own students, but I won't be able to reach out to other schools. But since this organization has been identified as those who are ready to work many parts of the country and even beyond, why don't I partner with them so that where I can't get to, my money can get there? When I see young ones coming to give their life to Christ as a result of this, the program of CBN, especially the school outreaches, I feel fulfilled. By God's grace, I plan to increase whatever I give because I know the blessings I'm getting from it. When God pays you, the dividends cannot be compared with any investment in any other company or any other business that's in this world. So I feel fulfilled. And the Lord is blessing me, blessing my children. It's my prayer that many Christians will realize what it means to give for evangelical outreaches like CBN.
Thank you, Estienne, for going beyond yourself to touch another life, like Rosa and Alex in this next story.
Sahitha was born with a cleft lip. Her parents knew it would devastate her entire life.
I was sad and scared. When I tried to breastfeed her, she choked and cried. And when I fed her with a bottle, the milk often came out of her nose.
I was worried about her future. Would she be able to go to school? Would she ever get married?
No one was willing to help them in their small village in southern India. Many thought it was a generational curse.
When people saw her, they used to say, "Who knows what sin your forefathers might have committed to make your daughter be born like this?"
Sahitha's father couldn't pay for a cleft lip operation. He's a barber, but he didn't make enough money to even run a shop. He spent most of his time going door to door looking for customers. Then CBN found out about Sahitha when she was 2.5 months old. We immediately gave her a free cleft lip surgery. 3 weeks after the operation, we visited the family.
We are so happy that she can easily drink milk, and she looks so beautiful.
We no longer are worried about her speech, education, or even marriage.
CBN also wanted to help Sahitha's father provide a better life for his wife and daughters. So we gave him a barbershop. All new equipment and supplies were included. Now he'll get a lot more business since his customers will come to him.
I will make sure that my daughters get good food, clothes, and education. And I will take them to doctors when they get sick. We are indebted to you. You gave my daughter the surgery she desperately needed, and you gave me a shop for my livelihood. Thank you so much.
From tough terrains to deep waters, bringing hope and laughter to homes and communities. Thank you, CBN partners, for helping Martha, who was almost going blind as a result of cooking over smoky fires. She had no hope for a better life until CBN gave her a pair of glasses and a brand new business. Now she can look forward to a bright future. The people of Buckinriga village are also grateful to CBN for digging a brand new water well right at the center of their village. Now, the days of lack are over. Thank you, CBN partners, for putting smiles on people's faces.
Hello there, my name is Patrick Otaro, and I partner with CBN. The Christian Broadcasting Network is a humanitarian organization that brings living water and healthcare to communities, as well as loving care and shelter to orphans. Also, economic empowerment to widows. Join me today as we bring succor to our nation, Nigeria, and indeed, the world. God bless you.
Glad you're still with us and you were there. Up next is our feedback segment, where we showcase your comments, questions, and prayers. We love to hear from you, so please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at 700clubpartners_NG. Let's stay connected.
Children danced for joy. You were there when the doctors came and saved their little boy. You were there to speak the truth, send the gospel near and far. You were there to change their lives right from where you are.
Thank you, CBN partners, for making a difference around the world. Your gift of love has changed life and eternity for millions.
When hurting hearts reach out and cry, does anybody care? You were the one who brought the gift. Thank God that you were there.
Providing hope, one community at a time. You partners make it all possible. Thank you. And thank you, our amazing audience, for taking out time to join us week after week. I look forward to another inspiring half hour, same time next week. Until then, goodbye.